Are you as happy as I am to start this phenomenal day? Well, I hope you are. And if you're not, well, you can change it right now, because for the subconscious mind, there is no past, no future. So we have no fears of the future. We have not pain related to the past. We have only now. And the question is, what are we doing with this now? Well, if we are here, if you are with me working with the subconscious, then you have invested your time in an amazing way. And today I have a phenomenal topic for you. We're going to talk about something that is totally influencing the subconscious. What is that? What is that? Well, it is a committed decision. I love this. I came to talk to somebody, a very, very nice person recently about the commitment. And I thought, this is awesome. I really need to talk about this, because a committed decision is the thing that is activating the resources in the subconscious mind. The subconscious cannot work if we're not making commitments. How does it work? Well, look here. We have a lot of resources inside, and when we're making a decision that is committed, every cell in our body reacts. Our craniosacral movement reacts. The vibration in our body is changing. Everything is reacting, and the subconscious is saying, okay, the captain took a decision, made a decision. I need to activate all the resources. I need to recall all the memories. I need to recall all the information that I know, all the experiences. I need to be aware of all the information that is coming around me in order to use it to bring the decision to the result that I desire. But this process is only happening. This subconscious is accepting only if the decision is committed. That means, and yes, you know yourself, and yes, I recognize that in me, that sometimes, we are making these wishy-washy desires, wishy-washy decisions, right? And we kind of say yes, but inside of our soul, we're like, I'm gonna see, or I'm gonna change it in 1 year, or like that. No, it's not activating the subconscious mind. And now look here, as a business or as a person that is purchasing something from a business, look here, who would you love to work with? I'll give you 2 examples. In the Scandinavian countries, and I live in Denmark, so I can talk about Denmark and Scandinavian countries, and I suppose Germany is the same. The culture is quite committed. That means when an entrepreneur is coming and is shaking the hand, the agreement is made, and the agreement is very powerful. And if the entrepreneur is saying that, well, I'm building you a house and it's gonna be ready on the 9th of July, well, the entrepreneur is really doing everything to make it on the 9th of July. Otherwise, there will be some fines and payments and so on. So the culture is based on committed decisions. We have other cultures where, the entrepreneur is coming and is saying, I don't know when it's ready, or is giving you a date, and you already know that it's not gonna work. And then, yes, the 9th of July is coming and not half of the house is built and so on. Now, you as a buyer, who are you gonna choose to work with? With the person who is committed in his decisions, or with the person who is wishy-washy, right? Well, it's clear you're gonna choose the person who is committed. Now, what's the difference in their behavior? The difference is that one is unstoppable. For the first person, the first culture, there are no objectives, there are no obstacles. The person is gonna do it. Doesn't matter if it is rainy. By the way, in Denmark, did you know that many are working during the rain? It's not stopping them. Many are working during freezing times. It's not stopping them either, right? So it doesn't matter of the conditions outside and so on. The person is holding that committed decision. Right? And what is the other doing? The other is kind of stopping with the first obstacle. This is why the commitment is so important, because we will always have some obstacles, and if there is no commitment, we will stop, we will get out of the agreement during the first obstacle. Right? And the same is happening while working, reprogramming the subconscious mind. For every student and client who's working with me and so on, and for myself, I'm reminding again and again to learn to be disciplined. That means to be committed, to do the exercise, to write the things that we need to write, to listen to the things we need to listen, to do the homeworks and so on, because this is the only process to reprogram the big mechanism. It is a project and it requires commitment. And well, at the end, it reminds me of the words of Napoleon Bonaparte, and I'll say, of course, it was a wonderful French warrior. We are not copying his actions. We're living in peace with everything and everyone. But he had a very interesting way of thinking, and we may want to copy that way. And he was saying, I see only objective and the obstacle must give away. That means he saw only his goal, and the obstacles, they were supposed to disappear because nothing would stop him. Well, French people, do you still hear this, right? What about us, the different cultures? Do we hear this? This is very, very powerful, and this is what activates the subconscious mind. Thank you for being with me. Have a phenomenal day, and see you next time. Bye.